Hello, dear friend. Happy Sunday. On this 19th Sunday in Ordinary Time, year A, our gospel is from Matthew chapter 14, verse 22 to verse 23. The theme of our reflection is courage. Do not be afraid. The event which took place in that passage of the gospel is very, very interesting because it is not common to find such. Jesus walked on the sea and he made Peter to do the same, even though Peter began to sink when he felt the force of the sea and became afraid. Earlier on, the Lord had gone alone to the hills to pray. He was still alone, and his disciples were in the boat away from where he was. But in their boat, they found out that there was a difficulty because the boat was battling with the heavy sea because of the strong wind which arose. So he went towards them. Of course, the disciples were afraid. They had never seen such. So they said, "This must be a ghost." That was when he responded with the words which we chose as the theme of this reflection. Courage, it is I, do not be afraid. He later held up Peter and told him never to doubt again. And he took him into the boat with them, and then the wind dropped. Those in the boat acknowledged him as he said, "Truly, you are the Son of God." My dear friends, there are times that we also are lost at sea, deeply confused and distressed about life. Various situations stare us in the face, and we are not certain about what to do. We may even be trying the best we can, yet no positive results come our way because we don't know how to move ahead. We don't know how to move forward. We don't see any way ahead. For example, today in Nigeria, we can point to the insecurity around us, terrorism, rape, kidnapping, ritual killings, and unemployment, hunger, and even personal problems, and many more which surround us today. All these are like the waves of the sea which arise every day against us. And rightly so, we get disturbed because at times we see the ineptitude of those who can stop a lot of these ills, but they never do it. As much as we try, we do not find any way through it. We don't get successful. It's in fact at times gets very difficult. More sadly and more evidently, these ills around us don't seem to abate. They appear to be on the rise. Yet, the power of God over everything is evident if we open the eyes of our minds. He does not abandon us in our distress. He comes to us. The waves of the sea may rise up, but the Lord reveals himself to us in the most unexpected way. One thing for certain is that he knows what we are struggling with. We must not give up. We must make sure anyway that we are not part of the problems. That is when his words, courage, do not be afraid, can really make sense to us and can bear fruit. Just as he told Peter to come to him and he was able to walk on the sea, even though he began to sink later, the power of God meets us and he meets our efforts and crowns them. We may face troubles, we shall definitely overcome. It may take time, but the Lord asks us to take courage, for he is with us. Journeying with the Lord is a wonderful thing. That is why we shall sing today this wonderful hymn. We are going with Jesus, walking together over the path he has trod. Going with Jesus, walking together over the path he has trod, and up every mountain, down every valley we walk, along with God. He is the author of our lives, our comfort and friend. He is with us now, and he will be right with us to the end. We're going with Jesus, walking together over the path he has trod, and up every mountain, down every valley we walk, along with God. Courage! Do not be afraid. The Lord walks with you. Only walk with him, and you would have strength to conquer every trial, every trouble. God bless you.